All right, boys. So here we are, episode 100, Dougie. 100th episode of the Big and Small podcast. Um, you know, I know we haven't blown this thing up yet, but we made pretty good goddamn content, I think, and we we say a lot of things about the Boston sports scene that you don't hear on the radio. We get a lot of good insight. So, if you're out there and you're looking and you come across this podcast, smash that subscribe button, like and subscribe. All right, boys, get them up. Rick, do your thing.
Thank you
Boss,
to our millions of viewers. Happy holidays. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. And flowing into Christmas. Hard to believe.
Dougie with the Snapple.
No water.
Hmm, me too. I got to liquid up. All right, so anyway, let's get right into the Sox. Winter meetings going on. Schwarber has come off the board. He's going back to Philly. What is it, 5 and 150 or something like that?
Yeah, think that's what I heard.
So 30 a year. You knew the Red Sox were not in on that deal. Um, the big thing now is they're going to get two bats. Like I'll believe it when I see it. They're talking about Alonso and Bregman. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing them getting Bichette, but I just don't see them opening the checkbook. That's not who they are anymore.
I would agree. I don't. They kind of went over today in the afternoon show. I didn't realize, I guess, how in a bad spot they were financially. Like how much bad money they have tied up.
Oh, really? I didn't know. I didn't hear that.
Like Matza and
Well, he's like 10 million, right?
Jordan.
Hicks?
Yes, there's like 25 million tied up in those two guys alone.
Nice.
Yeah, but Matza still contributes. It's not like
Yeah, and according to
they're not
Corey, he's
there.
going
And
to
they
have a
lost the
breakout year.
freaking and they lost the Devers contract.
Yeah.
They have plenty of freaking money. No, it's
It's
ridiculous.
like 22 million to stay under that threshold.
240 something.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, come on. What are we doing? We're the Boston Red Sox. You know, it all has to do with what is it? 2 years from now they're doing the new deal, and they're gonna have a salary cap, and Henry's driving that whole thing, and they changed their model to getting them young and signing them for long term deals at like 8-9 million a year. Like
hmm
that's the whole thing that they're trying to get going, and it's embarrassing. You're the Boston Red Sox. I mean, the Dodgers picked up, was it Diaz today? Best
Yeah.
closer in the game.
Yeah.
They got no problem. Just
No,
let it go,
no.
baby. It's embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing. I mean,
Yeah, I
I'm
was
still going to
gonna
watch because they're good. They got a good team.
Um,
I just
I think that their team and their production should be better with the amount of money that is. They spent like 200 and what 40 million on their payroll last year.
Yeah,
You should have a better product with that kind of money being spent.
I agree.
well, like I say, I just don't see how they're gonna, I mean, the rumor out now is they're going after Mate. Um, if you trade for him, but he's 32, second baseman, he's good. But I was kind of saying, like, where's Marcelo Maya gonna play?
Well, if they
If
don't sign
Bregman,
Bregman, if they get Mate, they won't sign Bregman. He'll play third base.
right,
Uh,
I know. But
but
if
he's a
they
China doll. Like the kid has not got through a season yet where he hasn't got injured.
yeah, and then you got the Campbell kid too, what they're gonna do with him. But the key is that first base position. You can't have that bad of protection out of first base. That's why Alonso's a must.
How old is he?
Absolute must.
How old's Alonso?
Huh?
How old is Alonso?
No, he's not. He's prime.
Is he like I don't know. I don't know how old he is.
I think that to me is the guy I'm targeting. Uh, but we'll see what happens.
Well, he's
I
going to
don't
30.
know.
cost a lot of money, and I don't think they're going to spend it. I don't think they're going to do it.
He's 31.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in prime years as far as like hitting and all that. He plays first base, so
No,
yeah. I
he's
mean,
he's the guy. He's the guy you're gonna pay. He's gonna get the base contract this offseason, and you gotta pay him. I still don't know, you know, I'd still like to see him get a bona fide number two pitcher, but I think they're thinking Sonny Gray's the guy, which I don't know. I think that's very optimistic thinking.
Well, the guy they picked up, um, was he from Pittsburgh? He's interesting. He
Yeah,
had
but he whips it, but he's not a starter. He's going to be a bridge guy.
oh he is.
Yeah, he doesn't throw strikes. You
I read
know?
something today about they have like 10 legit starting pitchers. Like Tanner Houck, remember him? Like he was
Yeah.
legit. He was legit. I mean, he comes back. That's
Well,
a
if he goes
big
back to the rotation or not, because he was in the pen.
Houck. No, Houck was a starting pitcher. He made the All-Star team as a starter.
Yeah, but he he did, but then they moved him to the pen. Oh no, that was Whitlock. Whitlock.
Yeah,
They moved him.
Whitlock.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
Houck was
Hulk. Yeah,
legit.
like you say, you never know with Hulk. I mean, they have plenty of arms. That's not my argument. They have plenty of guys who can get people out in the major leagues. I'm saying you don't have that bona fide number two. I mean, Sonny Gray's ERA last year was freaking 4 point.
Yeah,
He was 4.28 was his ERA. Now
A lot of
he's
strikeouts though, right?
yeah.
he's had a good run though. I mean, he was in 24, he was 13 and 9, 3.84. 23 in Minnesota, he was 8 and 8, but he had a 2.79 ERA. So I mean, he can get guys out, but he's old. He's older.
Yeah, but the thing about him that I like is he's durable. He's a 200 inning guy. You know, he's durable. He doesn't get hurt. That's key.
Rick, as a baseball coach, as you've been for so long or whatnot, during this off season, would you? I know he had a good season, but would you move Story to second?
If they got poo. Oh, put
Nothing.
Maya there?
Yeah, but the kid there.
You could, you could do that. No, wrong. I don't think you're worried about the middle one bit, personally, unless you're not going to sign Bregman, and then you don't have a third baseman. So, like Coach was saying, if you did bring in Mate, you're going to put Meyer at third. But like I said before, I can live with a Sonny Gray if in that staff. If they're going to if they can lock in Bregman and Alonso. Now that's a really good baseball team. Very good middle. Maybe it's a good idea. You don't mind. Trevor was great last year, but he could take a little wear and tear off from going to second. Your outfield solid, catching solid, and you've got some right-handed. You get some right-handed bats. But that's how I see it. But if they leave, if they don't get if they end up deciding, I don't know what they're going to do. What I'm saying, if it ends up that they don't pick up a legitimate free agent right-handed hitter, then shame on them.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they're going to wait and see after the meetings, because I think it's going to depend also what's Bregman really going to get.
Well, I think the market substantially went down for him
Yeah, no
uh,
doubt about it.
when the Phillies
So maybe
signed.
you get a hometown little bit of a good deal for him, and put it all in on Alonso. But we'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be fun. Winter meetings are coming up soon.
No, they're in them right now.
Oh, they just started them today?
Yeah, no, yesterday.
Oh, okay.
That's why Schwarber got signed.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw an interview with Burrows. Burrows said that the Red Sox are definitely actively in conversations with him about Bregman. So does he have Alonso too? I don't know.
I don't know.
But and then supposedly they had a Zoom with Alonso and they're going to meet him in person. They were supposed to meet him in person today. So
Yeah.
who
Well, we'll
knows?
see. We'll see.
But I think it's a bunch of noise until something happens. But I keep hearing that they're going to trade Bello. There's no way in hell they're going to trade that kid. He's on a great deal, and he's a pretty good pitcher. I don't see them trading him. That's the prototype they're looking for. The kid that's got the upside that they signed for long term. That's their that's their sweet zone. That's what they want.
Well,
You know,
it depends on who you get for him.
Marte. They were saying Arizona wants him and Tolley for Marte.
Yeah, if you did that, you'd be stupid.
I'm just saying that's what they're looking for.
Yeah,
And Meyer.
but I could see putting him in a deal for like the was it Joe Ryan, the kid from Minnesota.
Yeah,
That I would do.
we'll
You
see.
know,
We'll see. It's interesting. All right, Dougie. Let's move on to the controversial college football playoffs. I mean, I was watching this the other day. I could not believe Notre Dame got. I think they got railroaded. They lost two games by a total of 4 points,
Hmm.
and they won 10 in a row. And you put a
So
James Madison in over them?
so my biggest thing, and this is the thing that kind of that they sold to us last year, was because there was another controversial call they did last year where it's like the committee is supposed to put the best product forward, the best teams in. James Madison right now is a 21.5 point underdog against fucking Oregon.
Yeah, they lost to Louisville,
Yeah.
who lost to Clemson.
It's like, oh, like they deserve to be there. It's like, listen, they had a good season, but like to be in this spot, sorry, can't do it.
I totally agree. Like, I don't understand. I saw the selection show on Sunday. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
So they had a girl reporting. She was at wherever that committee was held. Apparently, they were up until 3 in the morning deciding this thing, and I guarantee it was some kind of vote that they couldn't, come to terms on. But like, how does James Madison get in and Notre Dame not get in? I mean, that's just, and I'm not a big Notre Dame guy, but they lost two games by a total of 4 points. That's it.
Right, and they're like, oh, like the head to head. It's like, well, it was the very first game of the season. It's like, so you mean to tell me your reasoning is Notre Dame lost getting into the playoffs their very first game of the season? They should have just packed it up then, is what you're telling me?
And not only that, they were ranked, I don't know, 10, 11, like
Yeah,
10 maybe. Yeah.
yeah.
And all of a sudden they're not one of the top 10? Like that makes no sense. And they didn't play a game. Like how does that happen? That doesn't
well,
make sense. It's
it's it's
completely,
it's 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 criminal beyond Notre Dame. Texas should be in over those two teams, without
yeah,
question.
Tulane. Well,
Ole,
yeah,
Ole
Tulane.
Miss,
What's that?
Ole Miss.
They're in.
I mean, sorry, they got in. They got Tulane. That's gonna be like a blowout. But
That's stupid.
there's like five other teams that could have get in between, but besides those two teams. I mean, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, it was terrible. I don't understand it. Like who
Tulane's freaking 11-2.
who the hell they beat?
Brutal. I mean, it's like it's just like, to Dougie's point, it's just a waste of either
First round.
put them, if it's supposed to be the best teams.
Yeah, like now you're gonna have to watch these two crap games, and not only that, you're gonna have to wait till the 18th to even watch the game. So like if even if you get the first round bye, like these teams have a month off for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was saying the other night. I think whoever we were talking about, I was like, Oregon right now says, I would guarantee you Texas Tech would rather switch places with Oregon right now.
Oh, 100%.
Go have a
Yeah.
scrimmage.
Yeah.
Look what happened last year. Those guys that are going to get the bye have not played in, like you said, Doug, a month anyway. And then the team they're going to play gets a nice scrimmage, gets them acclimated, game situations, works on stuff. It's a huge advantage.
Yeah.
Huge advantage. Now if you were saying at Texas Tech, you got to go play Texas. Okay, now that's a little bit different. Are you going to play Notre Dame? That's a little bit different. And the same thing sits with Ole Miss playing Tulane. It's like, great. They'd rather do that. Let them get some. It's too bad Kiffin's gone, but
Yeah, that's going to be a mess. Kiffin. I mean, we didn't even talk about that either. Like,
Yeah, I mean, and I mean, I can understand if they were up till 3 a.m. because I mean, it's like, you mean to tell me losing your head coach to the caliber of Lane Kiffin does not affect how Ole Miss is gonna perform?
and how many guys are playing? You know, coaches. Kiffin said, if you stay here to the coaching staff, then don't even bother calling me afterwards for a job.
Yeah, but it's a shame on the NCAA. You
Yeah.
know, you got to change your whole timeline. You got to change the whole portal time. That's why half these guys aren't. Notre Dame says they're not going to play the bowl game. Guys don't want to play in a bowl game. Half, they're going to be focusing on the portal. They're going to be doing this. They're going to be doing that. And the same thing with the coaching. You got to be able to. You got to have in there that rules along this lines that you can't be leaving teams in the middle of the season. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Charlie Baker.
Yeah. Oh my God. He's done nothing, and he's
Nothing.
just collecting a massive paycheck.
Exactly. That's what he's done. The NCAA is worse now than it's ever been.
Yeah. So a lot of
It's
it's gonna
worse.
be
It's terrible.
it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Like I just think my whole thing is I was so excited for it and seeing the 12 teams, and I said, well, now you just, in my opinion, it'll still be fine, but in
You
some
wrecked the
ways
first round.
we diminished it,
Yeah.
diminished it. I just find it, like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Like, who
And
did
never
James?
mind, Notre Dame lost to Miami. Miami had two losses against crap, and they went and they got in over Notre Dame, and Notre Dame, which Texas would go kill Miami right now. And that game was the first game of the year. They played that like September 5th,
Right.
and it was a 1 point game.
Yeah.
I know.
Notre Dame would have, a month later, probably waxed Miami. But the point is, I'm like, where do you justify Miami gets in with two losses in a horrible conference? Horrible.
Well, thank God they didn't give the automatic bid to Duke.
Unbelievable. I mean, think about that. Duke won that conference. They should not have a team in it. Shouldn't.
Yeah.
How bad that conference was. I mean, pathetic.
Yeah. James Madison played the likes of Weber State. They lost to Louisville. They play Liberty, Georgia Southern, which is like a 1AA team, Georgia State, Louisiana, Old Dominion, Texas State, Marshall, Appalachian State, Washington State, Coastal Carolina, and the powerhouse Troy.
Yeah.
And
They
they're in
should
the
have taken,
freaking
they should have
college
taken the Ivy
football
League
playoffs.
champion. They
Huh?
should have taken the Ivy League champion.
Exactly. That's the caliber of schedule. That's absolutely, completely. They lost to Louisville. I mean, that's a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Louisville lost to Clemson. How about Tulane?
Yeah.
Um, I mean, it's just
And
it's an absolute. I don't see how you walk out of that going, okay, yeah, we got this right. Tulane
the
played
other there's a couple other arguments I'm hearing, and they're kind of like letting the committee off the hook and then putting it back on Notre Dame saying join a conference. Like Notre Dame hasn't been in a conference since they've been a school, so like why is it an issue now?
right.
And they're like, oh, we'll just expand it. No, the I don't think the answer is just expanding it so stuff like this doesn't happen. No, the committee's one job is just decide what fucking 12 teams to get in, and the ship kind of drives itself. You only had to make the decision on like 3 teams, and you got them all 3 fucking wrong.
I mean, back in
Yeah,
the
I
old
think you're right,
days
though.
when they didn't have a playoff, you would have two teams end up at the end of the year undefeated that didn't necessarily play in a bowl game, and they would both win, and they'd pick one based on strength of schedule. You know, I mean, that wasn't great, but they did manage to get the right teams playing in the right bowls. All they had to do was take that format and just cut it off at 12. That's all they had to do. But they didn't. They
They
got,
also have to eliminate the bye. The
yeah,
bye is ridiculous.
I agree.
Either expand it, everybody plays. that first week when it starts, just like the NCAA tournament, there's no bye, the basketball. Get buys to go to the College World Series. It makes get buys to go. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's just like they
So
just can't get it. They just find a way to screw it up.
Tulane played Northwestern. They beat them 23-3. They played Duke. They beat them 34-27. They played Tulsa. They played Army. They played Memphis. They played Temple. They played South Alabama. They played Ole Miss. They lost. They lost to Ole Miss 45-10. Now they're having a rematch. They played East Carolina, University of Texas San Antonio, Florida Atlantic, and Charlotte. The vaunted Charlotte team in North Texas. Like
It's
that was their schedule.
ridiculous. Just look at the Ole Miss score alone. I mean, what are we doing?
Yeah, 45-10, Ole Miss. Yeah, let's match them up again, first round.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Oh well. Well, we beat that dead horse, but what a joke.
But did you guys watch that Ohio State Indiana game?
I did. Great game.
Good
That
game.
Indiana quarter, I haven't watched them play all year. That Indiana quarterback is legit.
Mendoza.
Yeah, it was a hell of a
He's
football game. That was fun.
he's a player. He's gonna be a good pro. And their defense, I tell you what, Dougie, their defense was better than Ohio State's.
And
Yeah,
Ohio
they're
State
nasty.
only gave up 13 points, for God's
I
sakes.
know, I know. That was the best low scoring game I've watched. That was a really
That,
good game.
that coach has done a ridiculous job.
He has.
Year two gets them there. How's your NIL treating you? There, they must be spending some coin, but he's done a hell of a job. I mean, that's like what the first time they've beaten Ohio State since like forever.
Yeah. First time they won
Um,
the
the
league since
conference since
'65, I think.
yeah, something crazy. It's so good for them. They were fun to watch. I liked them. They were well coached. It was see, to me, that's what it's all about, though. That's why the NIL can be bad and good, but at least it's definitely in general it's level in the playing field. I mean, because you can get certain schools can get better quicker than they would have before. If they cap it, it is what it is. But like I said, you just even that conference, no real good teams except for those two. And it's still really just the SEC that's that real power conference. But we'll see what happens. You never know. Ohio
Well,
State
I
won.
think based on what I've seen, I think one of those two teams wins the national championship. And if I had to bet on it, I'd say Indiana. Indiana looked legit. Like they look good. They made the plays when they had to. They're tough. They're physical. That quarterback's money. They got good skill guys. That was impressive. I had no idea they were. I thought Ohio State was going to roll them. To be honest with you,
I don't think Julian's saying the Ohio State quarterback's that good.
I don't either.
He had
He's
a
not.
couple. Did you see like the last or the last two plays of the game? Like the Hail Mary, it's like he gave it his all and the ball went like 20 yards.
Yeah,
I'm like, this guy looks like a fucking toddler out there.
yeah. He's not the Heisman. The kid from Indiana is a Heisman for sure. I thought he was good. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the playoff. It's going to be a joke. The
You
first,
know, you know who should get it, but it'll never fucking happen.
who
A guy called Blake Horvath.
was he play?
He's the Navy quarterback.
Oh, well,
He
has he
has
got good
like he
numbers?
has like he has like 2,300 like all-purpose yards. Guy's a machine, but they'll never give it to a Navy quarterback. It's not the sexy pick.
Well,
They had
good.
another one who was a finalist. Do you remember Rick? Black kid, maybe like 5-ish years ago.
From Navy.
Yeah.
Jeez, the last one I remember is Napoleon McCallum. That was
That's
years
right.
ago.
Good call right there, Rick.
Um, I don't remember the other one.
Fuck was his name? Blake Horvat now.
But yeah, um, I think the kid from Indiana wins the Heisman. I think Indiana's got the edge as far as winning the whole thing. I mean, I was very impressed. I was
The kid, the
pleasantly
kid, the
surprised.
kid who I think's gonna win it is gonna be the kid for the quarterback from Vanderbilt,
Oh,
Diego
Oh,
Villa.
Diego
yeah.
Pavia.
He's been unbelievable.
They got kind of hosed. I'd rather
Yeah,
see them than Tulane or
1,000%.
James Madison. I know they got hosed.
yeah, they totally did. They good.
I mean, maybe. I mean, to I think what we talked about a couple weeks ago is maybe this will force teams to have a little bit, um,
Better schedule.
yeah, tougher strength of schedule because that was their big thing with like Bama. Like, yeah, they have three losses, but look who they fucking played.
Right.
Like half their schedule is ranked teams.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I think Georgia's gonna be tough. Obviously. Um, it'll be, but Oregon's kind of a sleeper. They're gonna wax James Madison. Then it's gonna be interesting. Texas Tech. That'll be interesting. Is it Texas Tech or Texas A&M that Oregon's gonna play?
Texas Tech.
Yeah. I think they got a chance
Their
to beat
their
them.
their quarterback's good too.
Yeah.
And
A&M's
the,
in it
the
too, though, right?
A&M, that kid Reed, he's a dude.
Oklahoma's in it. They're pretty good. It's gonna be fun. It'll be fun to watch. Those two joke teams weren't in it. It'll be replace them with Notre Dame and Vanderbilt. You got some interest. Like Vanderbilt plays. Who's Miami playing? I don't know. I mean, who's Tulane playing?
Tulane is playing
Oklahoma, right?
uh Jesus, I just had it. I just had it. I just had it. No, Ole Miss.
Okay. Yeah.
And they are um 17 and a half point dogs.
So if you had Vanderbilt playing Oregon, that's a way better game.
Oh,
Vanderbilt
no
playing
question about it.
Oregon, I would put Oregon -3,
Right. And then you put Notre Dame against Ole Miss.
and
Two way better games.
that's probably a pick 'em,
I
give
mean,
or
it's
take.
it's not even close. Like, how do you sit in that room and not come away with that?
Well, like I said, they did a disservice because the committee is talking out of both sides of their mouths. Like they didn't put the best product, and then they're basically like, "Oh, we'll go join a conference. If you won a conference, you'd be automatically in." Like, no, that's not the case because Duke won the conference; they're not in.
Right. Right. It's a joke.
So
Charlie
I don't know.
Baker.
I'm and there's also like you guys said, fucking what's his name, Marty.
Yeah.
There's no accountability there.
No.
Like what I said. Like it's not like they're not going to consume the product.
No. You're right.
Like I said,
Stupid.
it's just we're beating a dead horse here. It's all it's pathetic. Those two teams have no business sniffing that tournament. None. None.
I
I
agree.
agree.
So before we get into the past, I got a question for you guys. Did you guys see the Denver Vegas game?
Oh yeah.
How do
Uh,
you how do you explain that game to someone with a straight face and say that game was not fixed? How do you explain that? 70, I think it might have been 80%. 80% of the bets were on Denver. Did you see the end of that game, Rick?
Yeah, they kicked. Didn't they kick the field goal?
They kick a field goal with no time left, with no chance to tie up or anything, to beat the spread.
I
And
know. It's
and
it
crazy.
hit
was
the and hit the over.
no, no, but it started with 4th and 3 on Vegas's like 30. And Denver, instead of kicking the field goal, and just putting it out of reach or whatever, they run a run and play, and they get stopped, which stops the clock because Vegas didn't have any timeouts left. Stops the clock, and they get the ball. They go down. No time left on the clock. The guy gets a penalty for sitting on the receiver, keeping the game alive. So instead of throwing like a Hail Mary to whatever, like maybe you get some other kind of penalty, they kick a field goal to beat the spread. Like, how is that not under investigation?
It's got to be.
It's
I know.
it's
It's
unbelievable.
insanity.
How is that possibly legit? And they just sweep it under the rug like
That's
nothing
it.
happened.
Yep.
I picked Vegas, but I mean,
The
it's
Isaiah Likely call was gross too. I mean, they ended up winning, but
oh, I know.
that was horrible.
I know. But I mean, as far as like making sure a team beat the spread,
No, he played at Everett High, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got him on my fantasy team. I had to put him in this week because Henry had to buy. He had 12 points. He got,
Felger all week's calling him Isaiah Lively.
oh, really?
No, one guy in that show knows he's from Everett.
That's
Guarantee you
crazy.
that.
That's crazy.
Um, yeah, I mean with the Isaiah Likely, I don't understand how it could just be polar opposites. Like you have to catch the ball, he took 2 steps, and the third step, all this other stuff. But then if you're running the ball in, all you have to do is just break the plane of the ball. Somebody can knock it out of your hands, but it's still a touchdown.
Yeah.
How does it like you could run to the pylon and then not have control of it, but as long as they hit the pylon, it's still a touchdown? How does it make sense?
It
It
doesn't.
doesn't. It doesn't make
Even the
sense.
pick in that game, that pick, the ball like literally bounced off the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy had the ball like this and it was right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I was watching it kind of from afar, and I was just like, well, that's obviously not a catch. It's like catch.
Yep. I know. It's
Flip a coin, baby.
it's worse than the NBA. The NBA is obviously getting exposed right now, but I think the NFL's worse. But you never hear a word. Nothing. Just march on to the next week.
Like I said, what do you do? Not consume the product?
Oh, it's but the betting is the issue. Like when 80% of the bets go on one team and the other team wins it, beats the spread with this absolutely non-football scenario. Like people should go to jail. Like that's fraud.
Yeah, I mean, you can make the argument if there was like, 30 seconds left. It's like, okay, I understand it. You
Right, you
take the
need two
three,
scores.
you can do the onside kick, recover it, do something, shit can happen. But like, as long as the clock is going 3, 2, 1, yeah, there's no,
No, I don't get it. All right, so on to the Patriots. So
yeah.
Vrabel's been using the words championship game, t-shirt and hat, whatever. He is trying to drill in their heads to think winning championships. You know what I mean? I think that's what he's doing. I think it's a psychology game that he's playing. He brings it up every single interview.
Yeah.
I think they beat Buffalo. I mean, Josh Allen's unbelievable, but I got a feeling they handle them this weekend. Like, they might not blow them out, but I think 10 points is definitely on the table. I think that they're going to be ready. What do you guys think?
Well, it was a shame last week because Cincinnati, I mean, Burrow just threw him the game.
Yeah,
They had him basically blown out.
I know.
Cincinnati on the road in the snow. Throws that pick to what's it, Renford, and then boom, fumbles the next play, the next series. To Shred, they should have won that easily. Because if the Pats win, right, they win the division, right? They clinch
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what Vrabel's message is. It's a
So it'll be
championship.
interesting. I'm looking for. I wish they flexed that game though, killing me. But
They flexed the Baltimore game.
Yeah,
yeah,
do
I
you know
know it's a
that?
Sunday night, the
I
worst
know.
flex possible.
I know.
I'd rather have it Monday night.
I agree. I agree.
Monday or Thursday, I'd rather have at night's fine. But we'll have to wait till Sunday night to have it. What do you do
I
all day?
know. Yeah.
Stinks. But that's been the
Um,
story of
And
us.
actually, the last game against Miami is TBD. They haven't even announced that one yet.
I think all of all week 18 games are TBD.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Uh, is it the regular
Yeah.
season when they start doing Saturday games, or is that the first week, the first thing in the playoffs? I think it's the playoffs.
Playoffs.
Yeah,
Wild card.
yeah, wild card weekend. I think they do
Yeah, two
Saturday,
games
Sunday,
Saturday, three
because
games
college is
Sunday,
done
one
then.
game Monday.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So I think I mean, the only thing that scares me about this game this weekend is Buffalo came out as a 1.5 point favorite.
Best football college football game of the year this Saturday, by the way.
Army Navy.
That's it.
Where is it?
It is in Baltimore. Baltimore.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Um, but
What
yeah, one
time's
and a
that
half.
kick done?
3.
That's a good time.
Agree. A lot of pageantry before too.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
They do like the exchanging of the cadets and everything.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's good. Um, but yeah, they come out 1.5 point dogs at home.
Yes, 1.5 point dogs.
That makes no sense.
Over under 50.
How does that make sense? Explain that to me, Dougie. I don't get it.
Josh Allen.
They beat Josh Allen in Buffalo. I mean, how are they not? How are the Pats on a 1.5 point favorite? That makes more sense.
I mean, there's a lot of people looking at a lot of very, very, very smart people looking at algorithms and whatnot that spit that number out. So somebody somewhere must know something.
Yeah, it's called Goodell, and he's like, Buffalo's winning that game on Sunday.
Yeah, but look at all the games this year. You kidding me? I mean, like Buffalo was absolutely putrid a
Yes,
couple weeks ago.
I know.
He had 6 touchdowns. The next week, he looked like he never played football before.
They were putrid last week.
Yeah,
And they were
it's been up
putrid
and
last
down.
week till the end. I mean,
And it's
it's
like,
just the coaching is so pathetic in the league. It's ridiculous.
would
Believe
you
me.
believe? Would you believe me if I would tell you that Kansas City is 4.5 point favorites over the fucking Chargers?
Yeah, because
Where
the Chargers are in disarray.
They
they
just
just
beat
won last night.
Philly.
Just beat Philly.
Yeah, no, well, Philly's in disarray too. Do you see how bad Jalen Hurts was?
Jalen
Yeah.
Hurts isn't a good quarterback.
It's brutal. They're fighting. Coach is horrible.
This is the year.
I'd definitely take the Kansas City over the Chargers. Not even a debate.
You would? Kansas City sucks.
I know. Chargers do too.
I mean, Kansas City was at home last week. Must win. Couldn't do it. You know? And the referees were in their pocket. Couldn't do
Yeah,
it.
but they played a decent team.
Yeah, Houston's legit. That defense is ridiculous.
They're the best defense in football.
Yeah, well, them in Denver, but yeah, they're good. Um,
That pass rush is crazy.
so
Houston.
who's the best team? Who's the best team in the league?
Rams, probably.
Rams, and I think Stafford's the MVP.
Probably Rams, and
They're the most talented.
then I would still say I'd still think that I'd still think right now the best team in the AFC as of today is the Patriots.
I agree.
From what I've seen, they've been the most consistent. They don't
The
give
only
up a
way,
ton of points. They have a balanced offense. They can put up points in a hurry if they want. Good special teams. Who else has shown that in the AFC?
no, the only team that I would give them an edge over the Patriots would be at Denver. If they had to play
Yeah,
at Denver, I think Denver would have an edge.
yeah,
But
I would
other
too
than
because I was telling you before that the
altitude,
altitude is no question a factor. There, no question. Experience it firsthand.
but I think
And I don't know like the logistics of it, but like knowing that you're gonna play in Denver, do you change your travel plan to get out there like a day or two earlier to give yourself a chance to
a week,
acclimate better?
a week.
Like,
I
hey,
would
we're hey, we're hey,
100%.
we're not flying out on whatever it is, like Friday or Saturday. We're gonna fly out on like Tuesday.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. I would at least get up anyway. If the game's on Sunday, I would get out there definitely by Thursday.
Yeah.
You do get acclimated. There's no doubt about it. But it's a real thing. I think I was telling you guys when I was out there for Grace's trip, and I went for a run in Colorado Springs. It was like I literally never in my life I really had to do it unless like I had to stop. I mean, it was crazy. And I had to walk for a while. Then I'd run again. Then I'd have to stop, walk a while, run again. And then finally, sort of by like the last half mile, I felt pretty normal. But
Yeah, but
it's
you were smoking 2 packs a day back then, weren't
a
you?
no. This just happened.
No, I know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I remember. I remember that.
Well, a few years didn't just happen, but it was but it's a. I always kind of poo-pooed it when they talked about it on the broadcast and stuff, and but I experienced firsthand, and it's a real thing. I mean, granted, they're on the sidelines with oxygen and stuff like that, but still, I agree, Doug. I would get acclimated, no question about it. Just like I would for Heat.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I think do you give the edge of coaching to Vrabel over McVay or no? They got more talent for sure, but do you think Vrabel's a better coach
Yeah,
than
Rams
McVay?
have way more offensive talent.
They do, they do. But
Yeah, they do. They play a good balanced attack. They're a work in progress still, but it looks like they're pretty healthy. Wilson's back, the guard. It looks like he's back. The only one
okay,
out now is Campbell, but they say he's walking around without a boot.
yeah.
Um, some of those other guys stepped up, played a real good game that last game, and Moses is doing well. They're at least, Landry's coming back almost 100%.
How about
Hmm.
Milton Williams?
Um, huh?
How about Milton Williams? Is he coming back?
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, but he was on the IR, but he'll be back, no question, for the playoff run.
Yeah.
So they're getting some younger guys and people even more experienced, and still, still playing pretty good football. So I'd say it's always comes down to in general for the Pats, in football in general. Just don't turn the ball over at home and you'll win.
Drake May. I mean, we going into the year this year, we were like, you know, is he going to be prone to concussions? Like we were like, is he going to play 17 games? I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but that kid looks legit. Like he looks like he is comfortable. He is a comfortable quarterback. He'll make any throw you need or you want. He's got everything. I'm unbelievably impressed with him this year.
No, no,
Uh, he spreads
he's
it out.
beyond the real deal. His
Yeah.
release is unbelievable. Like you say, he can make every throw. He's being smarter about when to run, when to get down. He's doing a nicer job with that. Nice job with that. I just hope McDaniels. I think McDaniels has always been this way. Like when he kind of holds things back. If he thinks like that's why I don't think they um going into the bye, like getting ready for Buffalo. I just hope he starts. I want to see a few more. They have to learn how to run screens. I'm not convinced the kid is a comfortable screen passer.
Yeah.
Um, but it would be nice if they can get that in. That was always a bread and butter, or at least fix in there some nice slip screens. Like that's how you get like Kyle Williams involved. Like just give him a slip screen, give him one freaking play that he can master. You have him two plays, run a fly and run a slip screen. Get him in the game. And he got to be more creative on the goal line. Run some RPO down there, you know, uh, but make it really a PRO, pass first option. But get that going in there. But they got to do a better. The only thing that I've seen them really not do well is red zone offense. And
Yeah, I
if they
agree.
can clean that up, they're dangerous because you would have been even, if they're really dangerous. So hopefully we see some new twists to what they're doing down there and some creativity and take advantage of those opportunities because they've left a lot of football. They've left a lot of points on the board this year.
Yeah, I
A
agree.
lot.
I'd like to see him get Henry involved more on the goal line.
Yeah, he's had a hell of a year.
Yeah, he's played good.
But
What do
all
you think,
right.
Dougie?
Yeah. I don't think May's good. I don't think he's the MVP. I think Stafford edges him out. Stafford has like 12 more touchdown throws right now.
There's a lot of football left. 4 games.
Yeah.
You never know what'll happen. Like, what if Stafford gets hurt? You know, what if they shut him down? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, that's the I mean, Patriots haven't really been touched by the injury bug at all. They've been very, very
Yes,
extremely
they
lucky
have.
in
You
that.
kidding
Not
me?
not not detrimentally.
Their entire left side of the line was gone. The middle guy on the defense, Milton Williams, was gone. Landry was hurt for a while.
Yeah, but
They've had their share of
nothing
injuries.
det yeah, but look at all
Stevenson
the
was out.
yeah, but Stevenson isn't going to make or break your offense.
Just starting running back though.
Yeah, but he doesn't make or break. Henderson clearly showed that he can come in when he gets the workload and perform. It's not like you were without May for 4 or 5 weeks. Like the Bengals were without Burrow, like the Ravens were without um
Lamar.
Lamar. Like if you go down the list and look at the top ranked players in the league that are out for the season, it's crazy.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, they haven't had like they've had their injuries, but they haven't had, I think Drake May is the biggest one. Like if he stays healthy, if he goes down, they got a problem.
Yeah, they have a huge problem.
But other than him, I think they have enough. I mean, I didn't think they did on the line, but they look pretty good. Vidarian Lowe, he looked all right.
So another question I had. So I was at the Giants game. How do you feel about the hit on Dart?
100% legal, no problem.
Okay.
You don't get out of bounds and you tiptoe that line, all bets are off.
Okay.
The
Dan,
call that I was surprised of in the game was on the kick return. The kid who used to be on the Patriots.
Yeah.
Gunner. It
Yeah,
wasn't no, or is it Schooler?
No, no, it's Olszewski.
Okay, Gunner, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. And you know the play I'm talking about when he fumbled?
Where he was
Yeah.
like he was like wrapped up on the bottom and he kind of got hit up top, like
He got hit
laid
in the
out.
head. It
He
was
basically
helmet to
knocked him
helmet.
out. He got knocked out.
Yeah,
Chisholm hit him in the head.
yeah.
He
It was helmet
legitimately
to
got
helmet.
knocked out. Um,
But
That,
he was wrapped up on his legs, right? So
yeah.
he was like immobile.
uh,
Was it that one?
But he was still helmet. He was helmet to helmet, and he
Correct.
was
Yes.
but it's
that.
interesting.
I was gonna
The
say that
point
should have been a
was, I was
penalty.
shocked. I thought for sure it was a penalty,
Right.
but they said the rule is if you're a runner, a regular runner on a play, that's not illegal.
You can headbutt a guy.
You could tackle. You could have head to head contact. He knocked this. He knocked one of the decals off the helmet.
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
know. I know.
I found that hard to believe that that was a legal hit. And they went up to the booth with it. It was the guy up there in the view said, "You're like fair game if you're a runner."
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
No idea. I should have looked it up, but you know, now receiver is a different story. That's where the targeting comes in. But I don't know. I thought any type of serious helmet to helmet contact. I mean, I can't imagine that wouldn't have been a penalty in college.
Yeah, it would have been.
But
Yeah. Um,
that was interesting to me.
the first quarter, I hadn't seen it yet from these guys. Like, yeah, the first quarter, I thought the Patriots play a little dirty. I thought they were taking a lot of fucking cheap shots. That's why I brought up the dart hit. I understand it's 100% legal, but 99.99% of the times you just give the guy a little two-hand shove, usher out of bounds. He left his fucking feet to hit this fucking guy. If that hit was on May, they would have been calling for the fucking state police to come in there and take the guy out in handcuffs.
Or Mahomes or Allen.
Yeah, I thought there was a lot of cheap shots. Vrabel didn't look very happy on the sidelines. He looked like he was yelling at a lot of fucking guys to kind of clean it up.
So you thought it was a dirty play?
I thought it was a dirty play.
Huh.
Like
I don't.
I understand legal, like literal law legally, but like there was no need for that.
What do
There
you
was
think,
no
Rick?
need.
What are you gonna do? He's in bounds, and what are you gonna just push him?
That's what
Why
they
wouldn't
do.
you
That's what
fucking
they
blast
do
him?
on
That's
every
what you're
other.
paid
That's
to
what they do
do.
on every other play.
Wow.
Yeah, but your job is to blast him.
Well, yeah.
That's your
Well,
job.
this is a
It's
generational
not a
thing
two-hand
here,
touch league.
Rick.
I mean,
This
come
is
on.
generational. That's what
The
this is
kid was
going
just
on
so
right here.
stupid, and he even said it after that. I knew I'd take hits and all that. He's already been in concussion protocol. It's like, what are you doing?
So let
Run
me
out of
ask you this:
bounds.
if the hit was on May, right? Do you think the narrative the entire time would have been the same? Because I don't. I thought it would have been. I think the narrative would have been that was a cheap shot on the Giants. This is a team that's eliminated from the playoffs, just trying to go out there and headhunt. But because it went the other way, absolutely clean hit. Let's go, boys.
No, if and I swear to God, if it was me and it was on May, my first words would be, "Get your ass out of bounds.
100%. That would be the narrative.
Get your
Yeah.
ass out of bounds. No
Yeah.
reason to take that hit,
None.
especially if you're eliminated from the playoffs."
I'll
You
tell you,
know?
that kid Ellis, though, he's turned into a hell of a player.
Yeah, and
He
but
can run.
I'm saying, Rick, this is a generational thing. Like Dougie, you didn't see the NFL football that we saw in the 70s and 80s. I mean, that was routine, that play in the 70s and 80s. Right, Rick?
Right?
I'm just saying, like, Rubbin's racing. You're in bounds.
Well, it
You're fair
depends. Like,
game.
Joe Montana's not taking that hit.
No.
It's not because he gets special preference. He's not dumb.
Right.
That's like that's the whole thing. Kids, guys go up the sideline, guys get a beat on you. Yeah, that's what they're paid to do, man. I loved how the Patriots played early in that game. I thought they were just freaking ass kicking. I loved it.
I mean, obviously it's not the
They
same
were
extent, but
flying. Their speed was on display. They were flying. They were hitting everything in the building. It was physical. I love it. Old school.
when I was in college, if you made a hit on a guy that was legal and that guy left the game as a starter, that was looked upon as a positive because now you're playing against a lesser player and it creates an advantage. As long as it was legal. That was the object, especially on defense.
And get a couple stickers on your helmet.
Exactly.
Be
Exactly. It's a different, it's just a different mindset, you know? But I
Bees
mean,
are losing 1-0 right now after the first.
the Bruins are losing.
1-0 after one.
Yeah. Is Pasta playing?
Pretty physical game. Uh Pasta's playing, yep.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Good. Yeah, they're intriguing, the Bruins. It's early though, but they're intriguing. I like to watch them. I like the way they play. You got a really good forecheck.
Yeah, and they're tough.
Yeah, I like the way they play. All right, anything else? NFL, Pats,
Any good entertainment? Do you have any
entertainment.
entertainment, coach?
Well,
Yeah, the whole
I had
Bruin.
JT, I had JT and Andy here all weekend. They just
Yeah.
left like an hour ago. Um, we went to Neho for Patty's side of the family, like a Christmas get together. That was fun. It was good. $300 later, but it was good.
Yeah, I saw you there. It was good.
Um, Saturday I did nothing. Saturday I worked in my garage all day. I moved at least a quarter wood, Dougie, all by myself, and I was absolutely crippled. Rick texted me. I'm like, I'm out. I must have fell asleep at, I don't know, 8 o'clock.
Isn't
Coma.
that Patrick's job?
Patrick was in Mississippi playing hockey against Ole
Oh, yeah,
Miss.
that's right.
He told me he's never seen so many fat people and so many fried chicken joints in one place.
How was the hockey?
They lost the first game in overtime, 6-5. They gave up a goal with 20 seconds left. He was pissed. And then the second game, they went to overtime again, and they end up tying. They ran out of time, so they tied the game. So two overtime games. It was good hockey, good game.
That's great. Good
He
stuff.
uh he texted me between the first period and second period, the second game. He's like, my skates broke. I'm like, what do you mean your skates broke? You blade? He's like, no, the rivets came out. I'm like, what? So I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, they have an equipment guy here. He's gonna fix it for me. The guy fixed it. I was like, wow, that's cool.
Um,
Because if it happened in Bridgewater, that wouldn't happen.
Last Tuesday we had April's company Christmas party.
At the terrace, right?
Yeah, we went to the terrace.
That's what my company one is. They're on the
She
18th.
she she bought out the terrace,
Yeah, that's what we have upstairs too.
which was nice.
Actually, Patrick's girlfriend's Christmas party's at the terrace on the 21st. Was it good,
Nice.
Dougie?
It was all right. I think I'd like to go back and have a meal because I've heard the food is a little
Suspect?
not that good for like especially the prices that they're charging. But I mean, they had like charcuterie board, and then it was like stuffed pork and prime rib.
Sounds pretty
It
good.
was, so it was pretty good. But I mean, I'm just so used to East Bay. Like the little East Bay has these like little like beef Wellington finger things, like bacon wrapped scallops. I mean, I mean,
Yeah.
tough to turn down East Bay. And then I want to take you guys ever eaten at the Rye?
Yeah, long
Is it
time ago.
good?
It's not typical. I mean, it is, it's like a, people say it's good. Like I'm
I've
more
I've heard it was good.
traditional.
That's the only reason why I'm asking.
I'm more traditional. Um, it's like, you know, like what's the name of that? Pheasant. Like you can get pheasant there and
Uh,
shit like that.
like, is it worth the drive over there, or is it worth just going to 71?
I like 71.
I like
Um,
71 too. It's nice and it's way nicer than I thought it would be in there.
yeah, the view's unbelievable. Like the big giant windows and shit. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool. The only problem with that place is they set up the bar backwards. Why you would ever have the bar facing the wall? I have no idea. Unless they cheaped out on the
Huh.
plumbing or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know.
I only like it there when you can sit outside.
Yeah, well, that ain't happening for a while.
No, so that's why you won't see me there.
No, not when it was what, 12 degrees today.
They have they have unbelievable clam chowder there. Very good. I like it.
Okay.
Um, yeah, what else would happened? That's it, pretty
I
much.
saw you guys out those guys on Friday, met up with you, Terra and stuff. That was pretty good. And put Georgie and then Woody and a couple other guys.
I like Georgie and that other guy. They're cool dudes.
Saturday at work and then just went and did my picks and I did what you did. Then I came home, skipped the concert and just came home and got some takeout and from Speedwell. Saw
Yeah,
the Ashley. And then just watched the game. I had to work Sunday and then Sunday I got early and went and met up with Nemo and Woody and a few people at Neo for that fly down. But then I found out I didn't have to work Monday, so Sunday ended up getting a little interesting, and Woodrow ended up having a sleepover. I had to drive. I had to drive home. I said, "You can't drive back." So
Are you are you gonna Lauderdale for Christmas?
as of now, no. Maybe New Year's. Yeah. Um, James pursued his got James just got a new job today in the with a financial firm in Boston. So
Oh, what building?
uh, it's in the financial district. I don't know exactly the building, but they mainly work from home.
Oh, okay.
He'll be like he'll have to study the tests. He'll be end up being a financial advisor when it's all said
Wow.
and done. Um,
Good for him. First big
yeah,
boy
so that's
job.
exciting, huh?
First big boy job.
Yeah.
The career starts.
Career starts, baby. Start paying rent, Dougie.
That's it, buddy. That's it. Start slinging those beers at Piappi's. Let's go.
rent's a four-letter word in this house. Yeah,
All right, fellas. Well, good job.
yeah. This is good. This is good. A lot of good stuff going on right now. It's gonna be an interesting weekend. Prediction. What do you guys got this weekend?
Pats.
Dougie?
Mm,
Wow.
I think Buffalo.
Why?
I think I think Josh Allen is just too good. He's gonna figure it out.
I don't think he's got enough weapons.
Mm, I don't
I
know.
think I think like Rick always says, and he's right. If the Pats come out, play their game, and don't turn the ball over, they'll win easily. And not by a lot, but it'll be a 10, 12 point game.
Yeah, but they can also go out right now and put up 30 on that Buffalo
I
defense in their
know.
sleep. In their sleep.
I know. But I'm saying if they,
You got to
this
realize like that was their first signature moment
right,
when they played them in Buffalo. You know what I mean? They still weren't how they're feeling about themselves then compared to where they are now.
right.
And what they're comfortable let May do and not do now. It's a night and day. And that Buffalo defense is freaking pathetic.
It's gonna snow. I don't know if
Let it
that'll
snow, let it
I don't know if
snow.
that'll impact much, but it is gonna snow. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But no, I'm on the Pats. I'm comfortable because of the way I like what Vrabel's doing. I think he's got their mind right. I think he's got them. I think he's got them in the right place. So I
I
think they're a
agree.
good team. I think they're a solid team. I wouldn't be surprised to see them make a hell of a playoff run. Like I said, the only team I don't like is Denver at Denver. Other than that,
Houston concerns me big time.
they don't have the offense though.
Yeah, I know, but they're good though. They're good, but who knows? Hey,
All right, boys.
did you see
Epicent.
that? Did you see this, Coach? I didn't realize this. Matthews Arena closed. It's
I did
closing.
not know that.
It's the last game this Saturday. The men's last time. They
What are they
built a
gonna
new
do?
arena.
They got a new one?
They have to. They obviously have to have a hockey rink. The Northeastern.
No, I know. I'm just saying. It's already built.
Yeah, their last home game is Saturday.
Well, I mean, they could use a garden or something. I don't know. Like they could do
Well,
something.
I can't imagine they would do that, but maybe they are doing that. I just hadn't heard anything about that. That Matthews. That's like such a legendary rink, and I didn't know they were building a new one. But I have to look it up now. I just was asking because I literally just saw it. It was in the pregame of the Bruins, um, and I'm going to look it up. I just thought you might have heard what happened, but
No, I'm gonna.
that's in the hockey world. That's a big deal.
It is. That's like the old garden going down. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
it is 100%.
yeah. Bruins played there originally.
Yep.
All
All
right,
right.
boys. Episode 100 in the books. It's been a good run. This has been good. I got to figure out how to change the thumbnails and shit and get us freaking noticed. But we're good at what we do. Nobody knows it, but we're good at what we do. All right, boys. Take care.
See ya.
Have a
See
good one.